Thank you, Henry. That was amazing. Oprah has such an amazing story. Next up is a speech about a short basketball player. Yes, it is an oxymoron, but that is why our next speaker believes this player is inspirational. The opposites and traits create a man who bucked convention, and that is always inspirational. The deliverer of this speech is a basketball player as well. An amazing man on and off the court, he is a great person. I wish him the best with this extraordinary speech. I am proud to introduce Mr. Parker McClary.
Imagine this. A kid who was only 5'9" was playing varsity basketball in their senior year of high school. In the world of basketball, that is very short. This person then got lucky that someone saw them playing alone in a gym and offered them a scholarship to a low Division I college. Eventually, they won Rookie of the Year with the odds stacked against them to start off their career. Hello, my name is Parker McClary, and my inspiration is NBA player John Morant. Throughout his high school career, John Morant was never tall. This led him to a big disadvantage while playing basketball. John Morant played on a very good AAU basketball team, sharing the court with someone named Zion Williamson. Ja could score, but if he was 6'3" in 8th grade, he would be even more elite, and he and Zion would be unstoppable. Ja was different and had to work to become good enough to compete in a college and in the NBA. In an interview, Zion said, Ja was never tall, he had skill, but never really could show it in the game because of his height. John Morant was only 5'9", which is short for a high school basketball guard. He was unranked in high school because of his height. Many college coaches overlooked him and said, John might have the skill, but he doesn't have the height or strength. He would get destroyed in a college game. The only reason why he got a scholarship, which I will tell you about later, was because of his work ethic. By the time he finished college, he was 6'3", but he could really jump high because of the way he worked when he was short. This showed me my work ethic is a main part of basketball because if you look at John Morant now, he is 6'3" and his team's best player. This showed me work early rather than when it's too late. John Morant's work ethic as a kid was very good, and he still has that trait today. Even with Ja being smaller, he still trained his best and worked even harder on getting stronger. This shows me that I shouldn't be just working on my strengths and that I should mostly be focused on working on my weaknesses in my game. John Morant knew he was not the tallest or strongest player on the court, so he worked on jumping. Trusting that he would grow to be a little bit taller, he would train with his father, becoming a stronger and better player and believing that he could be great someday. John Morant said, my biggest hater was my dad because, especially at an earlier age, every time we would work out, he would say, oh, you're not good enough, which now I realize that has pushed me because he would be out there with me every day and work on my weaknesses. John Morant's dad had said, if you're not the tallest, you've got to become the highest, meaning your jumping needs to be higher than everyone. John's father then worked on an elite drill by jumping on a tire and off, a different type of the box jump drill. If you look at Ja today, you'll see that these tire jumps really helped. By the time Ja was in college, he was dunking on everyone. The real reason why Ja got a scholarship to Murray State is because an assistant coach saw him working alone in the gym. The coach loved what he saw and watched Ja go 100% for 20 minutes. Ja learned a lesson that day and realized that his dad had trained him for these moments. This really showed me no matter my height or athleticism, I can be great at the things I can control. Another thing I learned is that if I wait to work out, my basketball career will end real fast. I'm also inspired with how he dealt with not being stronger than most other players. T. Morant's, Ja's dad, had a camp called the TTG camp, standing for Training to Go. This gave John Morant strength. Ja today has many strengths. You're probably thinking, what is Ja's strength? Well, one time against the Cavaliers, John Morant was on a fast break and nearly jumped over Kevin Love. So jumping is definitely one of his strengths. While getting a bucket whenever he needs one might be another. John Morant dropped a career high of 42 points. The rest of his stat line was also unbelievable. So that's Jaw's second strength. He probably has many more strengths, but I would be here for a while. The reason why Jaw is my inspiration is because he was short, and that showed me that even if I am not tall, I can still be good at basketball. He showed me that a work ethic is a main part of success, whether that is in basketball or anything else I choose to be. So now I know that I also should be working on my weaknesses rather than just my strengths. Jaw has developed so much, he won NBA Rookie of the Year in his rookie season. Thank you for listening to my speech on who inspires me. I will be taking questions. Mayan. Not really. Oh, the question was he the first person that I thought of? Jack. What? The question is do I describe myself as him, as a basketball player? No, I do not. Joe. The question was why I chose him. It's because he was short. Thank you.